Hold on, let me clean you guys off. Dongzhuo's camp outside Luoyang. Hanyan's silly province. You're just sitting there like...
Lord Dongzhuo, the carriage has been spotted on the main road.
Just as I expected. Looks like we've caught something valuable this time. The Emperor is coming. We must welcome him in the proper fashion.
Yes, sir.
Let us begin. This will be a feast fit for royalty.
That is menacing. Menacing. After eliminating the attendant Zhang Rong and Luoyang, Dongzhuo placed the emperor under his own protection. He had positioned his troops outside the capital in anticipation for the opportunity created by the chaos within. He went on to claim the right to rule for himself and marched his forces into Luoyang unchallenged. The emperor was reduced a little more than a puppet as Dongzhuo pulled the strings of administrative power. All who were opposed were executed without exception, which led to the disappearance of those still loyal to the imperial court. Dongzhuo's followers used their strength and authority to subjugate the peasantry, greedily indulging in their basest desires. The streets of Luoyang echoed with the cries of violence, suffering, and death.
Ziluan, I've returned. The number of wounded and sick grows each day. The majority of local doctors must have already fled. No, don't worry. I want to do this myself. But, Ziluan, this is my advice as a man of medicine. Lord Wang Yun may have ordered you here, but I think we should leave Luoyang.
Okay.
To stay is to invite death itself. Luoyang has become a battlefield. One wrong word could mean the end for you.
Excuse me.
Oh, it's Xiao
I
Shan.
wish to speak with you about my father, but I see that I am interrupting.
Ah, I see. I have some other matters to attend to anyway. Please, take your time.
Thank you. As I said, I would like to talk to you about my father. He seems to be very troubled about the recent events in Luoyang.
As
Lord
one should be.
Dongzhuo's men have rampaged through the city, and I hear he has been equally disruptive in the Imperial Court. I am certain my father feels responsible for this. In order to deal with the 10 attendants, he unleashed an even greater threat. He blames himself for that. What can I do? How do I convince him that it is not his fault?
Why are you coming to me with this?
You really are as kind as you are strong. Even as the city descends into chaos, I see in your eyes the glimmer of hope. I didn't know it at the time, but I think I came here hoping to hear those exact words. I shall leave you be now.
Like, who are you? Like, well, I'm not your confidant. Clearly, I know who you are, but I'm not your confidant.
Even if we eliminate one source of unrest in this world, another will soon take its place.
That's life.
I suppose some people may be saved by your actions. However, the realm is too vast, and the state
Tell me,
of
that's
things
literally me
too
in the future.
complicated for a single individual to make. If you simply end the suffering of those nearby, it will take a long time to achieve the goal of a peaceful world. That is why you must choose a hero. Someone who can strive to create a new world beyond the chaos. By walking alongside such a person, you will be able to realize a true age of peace. Eventually, you will need to determine which hero is worthy of walking alongside you.
Okay. Shit.
Well,
It's literally breaking off. I love it. Yuan Shao. Larry, I am Yuan Shao. I offer you a great honor of meeting me, head of the renowned House of Yuan, face to face. A mere soldier like yourself may feel unworthy of my presence, but do not trouble your with such misgivings. I simply wish to speak to you. Come with the unburned heart. Can I go with him? Here we go. What is she observe about me? Zillawan, I noticed that when you return, you often fall asleep sitting up. This is what I do. I originally dismissed this as the habit of a traveling warrior with a little time to rest, but now I wonder if it isn't caused by insufficient sleep at night. You frequently cry out in your sleep and at times it appears as you are trying to hold back tears of someone you've lost. Yet whenever I push to wake you, it stops. It's possible that some of your members are returning to you though in those dreams. But it's best to avoid forcing them out. Digging too deeply about the past, firmly establishing your present self is a dangerous endeavor. Thank you, I guess.
It's you. You were with the volunteers who took down Zhang Xiao.
What is this? I don't need any sound alerts. I don't care. Oh, it's this guy. I forget his name.
That was quite the battle. I never would have expected to see you
He's
here.
a strategist, but I don't remember for who. And you
My
are.
name is Jia Shu. We haven't actually spoken before, though I've wanted to make your acquaintance for quite some time now.
I think, is he Lord Tao Tao's advisor?
Well, you're one to talk. Actually, I'm a vessel of Lord Dongzhuo.
Okay.
There's no need to
My
be
question?
on guard. I don't bite, unlike Lord Dongzhuo.
He bites.
Still, if you want to leave Luoyang with all your limbs attached, I'd keep my head down if I were you.
Yeah, we probably
Take it
should leave.
from a friend.
I could voice act him better. And by him, I just want to be a voice
That
actor for this
Dong
game.
is
That
such a
sounds amazing.
frightening man. I thought I'd faint just looking at him.
Yuan Shao. Let's see what he has to say. Ah, Larry.
Sit. Relax. No need to be shy. Now, about your splendid display on the battlefield.
I
I've
know.
had my eye on you for a while now. You were most impressive in the recent battle against those bandits.
You heard about that?
Of course. It is the duty of a leader to watch over those who follow. As I said, I've been following your career with interest. And when someone such as me takes notice, well, let's just say you should be striving to be more than just
Can I
a
side
common
with them?
soldier. You have excellent
Who
battle
could I all side
instincts, work well with
Because
comrades,
clearly the
and
game's insinuating I have to
plainly
choose
put,
one.
look as if you belong on the battlefield. I'd like to hear how you acquired these skills.
I don't remember.
You... But then, you are not lying, are you? Very
No.
well, I shall ask no more. I remain curious, but I am content to let your results speak for themselves. So, what say you? Will you join the UN clan? You could go a long way with us.
I won't. People want
Ah, a person of principles, are we? Well, it is a shame, but I suppose if it is not destined to be. I have extended a most gracious invitation, but please, there's no need to feel any guilt for turning me down. It is merely my duty as a noble clansman to extend a hand of support to those who show great potential. I am sure that as long as you flourish on the battlefield, we will meet again.
We probably will.
So, no hard feelings. I wish you good health and prosperity.
Thank you.
The Emperor really has passed away? I still can't believe it.
Yep. Oh, I talked to him.
Right.
We're protected by the Han Court.
Alright, Dongzhuo, let's see what he has to say. He should kind of like me. So he's not going to just kill me.
Well, I did not think I would hear your name here. An impressive display, as always. I'd like to recognize your achievements yet again.
Okay.
So, have you seen the state of the capital? No one can deny it at this point. The Han Dynasty is rotting from the inside. Do you understand what I must do now?
Make a preemptive strike.
Not one to hold your tongue. But it's still too soon. Now is the time for manipulation.
Oh, he's just openly saying this to me?
Decaying or not, the Han Dynasty has a long history. And the power and authority it has accumulated will not prove easy to seize. And that is why I shall devour them. Completely. Will my actions lead to a world thriving on war? Or one of chaos ruled by death? It's difficult to say. If something isn't done, however, the rot is sure to steadily spread. I refuse to accept that. What's more, I've obtained the power necessary to change that. So, how about it? Would you be interested in serving me?
I would not. I'll find my own path. I would not.
Even without your consent, I have ways of making use of you. Still, it's precisely because of that attitude that you have value.
Oh, really?
You shall be a wind that traverses Liang province.
Larry.
Submitting to no one, and making the presence of the strong known.
Okay.
That wind carries with it the life I desire. It has been a true pleasure.
Larry.
Go now. Move through the land.
Under my own freedom. Okay. So if I didn't have that maximum bond, I wonder if the conversation would have gone differently. I don't think I'll ever know that, to be honest.
Just the person I wanted to see.
Really?
I have a very big favor to ask of you. Will you help me?
I suppose.
As glad as I am to hear that. Are you sure you don't want to know what it is first? I could ask you to give me your heart, or to perform any number of daunting tasks. What would you do then? The truth is, my father came to me and said that I should take a little walk around town. But I've never really just walked the streets before without a destination. So I have no idea where to go or what to do.
Okay.
It would mean so much to me if you could walk with me here in town. Just for today.
Okay. Sure.
I can't thank you enough. All right, let's get going, shall we?
Am I gonna have to press a button, or is this just like a one-sided conversation type thing? One-sided conversation. Gotcha. I like her outfit though. It's literally a one-sided conversation. She's literally just yapping. It looks like I have a unibrow.
Thank you so much for coming with me today.
You're welcome.
Is it just my imagination, or are you new to this kind of thing as well?
New to what?
I had a feeling we were both a little lost out there.
Oh, new to just walking around
But
town.
I think that may have ended up being what made our time together so much fun. As long as I have this memory, I'll be able to go on fighting forever.
Are you flirting?
No matter what hardship might come my way. I
What's
would
going
like
on?
to be able to go for another walk with you sometime. I hope with all my heart that such a day will come.
Okay.
That Dong Zhuo is such a frightening
Oh,
man.
it's Cao Cao.
I thought I'd...
All these guys just want to talk to me. Oh, important man, apparently. I didn't think I was that important.
Excuse me. I presume that you belong to this household.
Duh.
Where might Lord Wan Yun be? My name is Shun Yo. I have an appointment with him.
Oh.
I have the proper documentation if you'd like to see it. Thank you. That sash.
That sash. What? What does my sash have anything to do with anything?
I've been waiting for you, Lord Shunyo. You had something you wanted to discuss.
I'll get straight to the point. Lord Wan Yun, you must act now.
You mean eliminate Dong Zhuo?
Yes.
Dong Zhuo's tyranny has indeed become intolerable of late. But just how do you expect us to stop him? He's expanded his forces by taking in the soldiers Lord He Jin left behind. There is even talk that the powerful soldiers trained by the recently deceased Governor Deng Yuan joined him as well. It may be too late for anyone to stand against him now. It is likely that Lord Yuan Shao left Luoyang upon realizing his forces were outmatched.
I am well aware.
Then, Why are you asking me to do this? I'm an old man. I brought the capital to the brink of ruin.
Because I believe that you have the means to put an end to Dongzhuo. And that guest of yours, the so-called Guardian of Peace. I think we could use him as well.
I am sorry to disappoint you, but things are not so simple. There will be no more talk of this today. Please leave.
Lord Wan Yun.
That literally looked like Tao Tao to begin with. So I don't know how it just automatically transformed to someone else.
There is something important that we must discuss. As I have told you, before all of this, I originally served as a civil servant. As a governor, I worked tirelessly to fulfill my duties. For many years, I devoted myself to the Han. But that was only what was seen by the public. I was given another role to play. From the shadows. It was my duty to make use of spies, assassins, and the like, to root out rebel forces and political rivals.
Who are you really?
I am nothing more than an old man without the strength for battle. I just happen to know a few things that I probably shouldn't. I have also heard that there exists a secret order, revered among those who make their living under the cover of shadow. They are called the Guardians of Peace.
Hey, that's me.
It is said that each member wears a red sash fastened with the symbol of the sacred bird, the Luan, just as you do now.
Please, tell me more.
I wish I could, but I have never visited their village. All I can tell you is what I know of how they came to be. The Guardians of Peace are a group of assassins descended from a hero who is said to have fought alongside the founder of the Han, Emperor Gao Zu. They are said to be divine warriors who are even capable of sorcery, sworn to work in the shadows to bring about peace. They take great pride in going unrecognized for their deeds, so they rarely appear in records, a fact that makes it hard to study their history. I've heard rumors that their village was destroyed during the uprisings that took place before the Yellow Turban Rebellion, but it is not certain. Ever since you helped us in Sili Province, I have suspected that you may be one of them. Diao Chun begged me not to tell you, but keeping it from you any longer would be a betrayal
Can I
of
select
your
him?
trust. You have heard Diao Chun's story, yes? It was no accident that the village where she was raised caught fire. I burned it down myself because they revolted against the Emperor. And it was
If I remember correctly,
who took in that little girl without a home and taught her the skills she would need to become a weapon.
She meets Lu Bu, goes under Dongzhuo's guard, like vassalage, and then Lu Bu kills Wang Yun.
I will never be able to turn Diao Chun back into the girl she... But perhaps you could... No. Please forget I ever said any of this. It's nothing.
Several days later. I was supposed to leave the capital. I'm still here.
We've just received an urgent message. It seems Dongzhuo has deposed His Majesty the Emperor and forced Prince Liu Xie of Chunliu to ascend the throne. They say that all those who stood against him have either been banished from the capital or killed outright.
Oh no.
Dong Zhuo's arrogance has grown so strong that he has taken the Emperor's chambers as his own. The brutality of his soldiers knows no bound. The people of Luoyang now live in constant fear. Even His Majesty himself can find no solace. I must kill Dong Zhuo, and I'm going to need your help.
I've been waiting so long to hear you say those words. Father, leave the hunting of the beast to me. I will see this through to the end. Even if it's the last thing I do. It's the only thing I could possibly do to repay you after all you've done for me.
Ooh.
But you have
Larry.
forgotten your past, and now walk a new path of your own. I am obligated to do this, but you are not. You can walk away.
I want to do it. Larry.
I am sorry, but you're our only hope. Eliminate Dong Zhuo and bring peace to our world.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. My neck hurts.
Lord Cao Cao, thank you for waiting.
Where's Lord Wang Yun?
He is not in right now, but he should be here shortly.
Then, I'll wait here for him.
It's been quite some time.
Since we fought the 10 attendants, if I remember correctly. Now that I think about it, all this mess with Dong Zhuo began there. I intend to finish what I have started. That is why I made a suggestion to Lord Wang Yun about the assassination of Dong Zhuo. I hear that Lord Wang Yun lent you his prized sword.
Did?
Yes. A very beautiful sword indeed.
And you may use it as you wish, Lord Cao Cao.
Dong Zhuo must be killed.
I'm so confused.
When Lord He Jin called for the lords to gather in Luoyang,
I'm not
it was I who
confused,
failed
but
to advise him against such actions.
like, she's supposed to be my unofficial girlfriend.
That is why
That's how
I will
everyone's
risk
making it seem.
everything for this task. Should the worst happen, you are to think of your own lives, not mine.
Lord Cao Cao, there is no need to worry about me. For this plan to succeed, we shall have to risk everything.